Hello, this is Sage the Balloon Sage, and today I decided to see if I could twist up a random new line work design. So I ended up creating this adorable little skunk balloon animal, or balloon bracelet. It's made from a black 260 and a white 260, which will be the main part of the body, and a black 160 for the finer details of the little legs and the ears. A 260 or 160 scrap makes the eyes, the 3D eyes, and a white paint pen lets you really bring this cute critter to life. With some variations, this simple design can even become a charming squirrel. Now, normally you want to be as far away from the back end of a skunk as possible, but in this case, the tail is where the twisting begins, with a black cylinder twist, approximately 8 fingers in length. So we'll twist up right here. Give it a little bit of a kind of an S shape, just a little bit of a curve to it. And then we add the white 260 inflated about like this. So the nozzle is wrapped around. It goes around here. You know what, Mr. Skunk? You're kind of in the way. Let's put you over here. Okay, so you wrap that around and knot it carefully, because when you pull, you don't want to tear at the sensitive part of the balloon. But once it's attached, here come 2 pinch twists. There's a bubble. Pinch it off. This will help support the tail and keep it erect, as a skunk's tail is known to be. Make the second pinch twist just like that. I'm trying to raise my voice. People keep telling me they can't hear me over the twisting. I will get some better sound equipment very soon. And then you're going to make a loop. You want to soften this loop as it goes around this portion of the tail, so it'll be about like that. Then kind of push some of the air out, make it nice and soft, so that it'll work with the black portion. Okay, harmony there. Twist this around. You're going to be twisting a lot around these 2 pinch twists. Just make sure they're separate from the loop on the tail, so that nothing gets popped on accident. And you should be right at this point with these 2 coming out like that. Let's move right on to the body segments, and these are going to be 5 fingers approximately in length. So there's one white one, and we'll make an onyx one. Same length, okay? Twist it here. Now we're going to start making the head and then go back to more body segments, because we need the head centralized at this twisting point right here. So I'd say about 4 fingers. And we're going to have 2 of these cylinder twists, little cylinder twists. These are the cheeks. And let's twist everything together. So you should have this. Okay, now back to the body segment. Another 5-finger cylinder twist. And match it up a little bit visually. More practice. Now this is kind of a high traffic area by these 2 pinch twists in the back. So to keep it from popping, you want to pull them to the side and really make sure be careful about how you connect everything. Just like that. Okay, now there's going to be a 3rd black cylinder twist for the body. 5 fingers again. Twist that into the head. And this will become the other part of the head. But first we have to make that last body segment, which is the white 5-finger cylinder twist. So a lot of the same stuff over and over. It's just the measuring that's kind of tricky sometimes. Okay, one last twist around here. Hope this doesn't pop. Truth be told, this is the 2nd time I'm filming this. Here we go. Okay, looks like it worked out. Let's see if I can show you here. Alright, let's pop off this extra. We don't need that. And with that scrap, make sure it's tied, and you can kind of even stick it into the body. So we've got the tail here. Let's position the pinch twist. Okay. Just like this. 2 on the bottom. Here's the head. I'm finishing the head. We just wrap this over, and instead of connecting at the neck and a full pedal twist, we're going to push out the air into this nice, long, malleable piece that stretches, kind of goes under, pushed into the 2 jaw cylinder twists. And you get that head shape. Kind of interesting. Just pop off that extra and wrap this around. Make sure it's secure. Stick it in the back there. And this is the body shape. Of course, align the pinch twists with the stripes. And I always thought there was just one long stripe on the back, and from looking at pictures it turns out there are two, and in the middle it's black. So we're going to stick with that. And oh yes, take the pinch twists, flatten them out on the bottom so they look like, kind of like a little skunk booty there, and make an S shape. The ears and legs involve a bit of tricky twisting, as you must masterfully maneuver the 160 around this 260 body. We begin with a pair of pedal twists. Those will be the ears, so take the nozzle, make a pedal twist about that size, tie the knot through, you just wrap it through a couple of times, let's say, and make the matching about that size, and yeah, that looks good. Okay, place them on top of the skunk's head. Looks like a little bow tie there. And you're going to displace some air on this part by pinching and pulling down, and then spin it around the neck of the skunk. So carefully, all the way around. You're going to come down under the chin. So position the ears. Okay, so the front legs and the back legs are the same. It's a bubble that's about 2 fingers, no, not like that. Another smaller bubble, about 1 finger, that's going to turn into a pinch twist foot. A little bubble in between, and another pinch twist. You're going to come back up by making another 2-finger bubble, about that size, and just tying it directly back into the neck. Now this is a high traffic area. That means there's a lot of twists, there's a lot of different bubbles touching this area, so you have to be very careful. Usually pulling part of it away and displacing air as you go. Okay, so you're coming down right to where the stomach is. You'll be spreading these 2 cylinder twists apart and pushing in the 160. Perfect. Okay, so spin off here. Again, high traffic area. Twist around carefully, displacing air, and come out under the 2 back pinch twists. So make these 2 legs right here, tie through, and then break off the rest of the black 160, making sure that the untied scrap is hidden in the back. Now just position everything, and that's the main model. I've got a simple way of making the 3D eyes, and I'll just put the squirrel over here for now. With a 260, it's barely filled out, you make a very small soft bubble and displace some air right next to it so that you can tie with a few fingers in between a very loose loop. This will let the bubble retain its round shape rather than turning into a pinch twist. So there's the first one. Displace some more air, and on the other side you're going to create the same size bubble. So that'll want to go in the middle on its own. Break this off, and again, come to the end, push it into the center so you have a nice loose loop tied in the middle, and you have a round sphere on either side for the eyes. Sticking them into this creation, pretty simple. You just pull up on the head, pull through. There's one on either side. Position them how you like, and it's that easy. A little bit of marker art can make a big difference, and I've added this white stripe across the head, which I think really enhances the aesthetic, as well as a little smile and pupils on the eyes. And I really like this design. I'm going to do this more, where I just randomly try to come up with a design, and whatever I come up with, I'll teach it. So I hope you like this skunk. I think it's really cute. It can be a squirrel. It can probably be a beaver too. Look at this tail. So I hope you enjoyed this. Please like this video. Please subscribe to Balloon Sage if you haven't already. And I'll see you on the next tutorial.